It's just getting
AKA
gay.
gay.
Of course, I knew gay was coming eventually.
Y'all be
I knew
so
she was
bitter.
circling
Y'all
around
are
to being
mad that he's
gay.
marrying her. Y'all are mad that she's getting a car. Y'all are mad that he getting her a house. Y'all just mad because he ain't getting it for y'all. That's what it sounds like. That's what men's supposed to do. They're supposed to be able to put their wife in a comfortable home. They're supposed to be able to get her a car if they, especially if they're planning to expand their family. He's doing everything he's supposed to do as a man, and y'all telling him what he's doing is not right and it's not good enough because y'all don't approve. But y'all don't have his bag. Y'all don't have his access to anything. Just stop being haters and let that man live his life. That's how I feel.
Let that whole
Ten
Y'all ain't
life.
percent to
saving him.
Anton
Y'all not
Daniels,
saving
ten
him by
percent to Molly.
y'all not saving him
If you
by
clip it up,
critiquing his life though.
if you clip it up, 10% to Anton Daniels, 10% to Molly. This is insane.
Molly is shooting 8 for 9 from the field. She's been
Fuck no.
we gonna yes, she is. We gonna give her
1 for 9.
no 8 for 9, and we gonna give her a back brace because she's been carrying the show for about 40 minutes right now.
Correct.
Oh
And
my
she has driven service to
lord.
other shows.
No,
I'll
you
Put
get
know
off
what
my
time it is.
soapbox,
No.
but
it elsewhere.
Molly
this is
out
always the
here
same thing.
carrying this shit.
Molly goggles.
I ain't got nothing to do with it. I'm just listening.
No, I mean, come on now. Just because I'm saying
I
something
did.
and Anton's not saying something, don't mean he agree with me. Most times Anton does not agree with me. Y'all just be acting like y'all don't
Bull
see it.
fucking shit. Bullshit.
Most times he doesn't. Y'all just want it to look a certain way to make y'all feel
I haven't.
better.
They want listen. They keep bringing me in it because they deflected. I don't have
I'm
nothing
not
to do.
deflected shit.
Yes, y'all are. I have not even given
I'm
my.
just listening to. I am letting
I'm
her
gonna
go
bring
off at the
somebody.
mouth so I don't interrupt when this ends up
I'm
elsewhere.
gonna bring somebody else into this that can be objective. Kim, have I said any? Have I given my opinion on this subject at all?
No.
Thank you. I have not said anything. All I'm doing is observing.
You said Molly was 8 for 9. She's definitely not.
Yeah, because she listen. Regardless of whether we agree with her or not, she's substantiating her argument.
No, she's not. She's
She's
lying.
contradicting
You
She
may
literally
listen.
said something that was wrong, and you didn't correct it.
You don't have to
I'm
correct it,
not
but
the person that's
you don't
supposed to
have to
correct
correct
it.
it. Nobody has to
I
correct
have
it,
to
but you
correct it.
can't contradict yourself.
I'm not even in the conversation right now. I'm saying that y'all should be able to debate her more effectively on this subject, considering that y'all are sports fans. And
I
We're
mean,
not talking about sports. We're talking about a
I put out
dude
all the
that's marrying
facts,
a
and
whore.
and it was just gloss straight over it.
No, you
Gloss
just
straight
said
over
she
it.
was twerking on somebody or in a rap video. So what? Kanye married chicks that was in rap videos. Like, what do we care if they was in a rap? Y'all so petty. A rap
No,
video.
no,
Maybe she had to do that rap video to make some money to help get him something.
Molly,
We don't know.
Molly.
I just can't take it. It's just like the woman hate. And I'm not even, and no, I'm not a feminist, but it's just like men can never, y'all can never like, he's winning, but y'all don't want to acknowledge it as a win because it don't look the way y'all want it to. So what if she's promiscuous? That's his problem. But men be marrying promiscuous
What
women
if he's
every
promiscuous?
day. Cause
No,
that's
man,
your only argument. That's your
hey,
only
I
argument.
concede, man.
He didn't
I
catch her as a virgin.
concede. I concede. This is the ultimate contradiction and the
He
moving
probably
of the
liked her sex
goalposts
enough to marry
ever
it.
on this
Okay.
platform. I've never seen anything like this.
No, because
Molly,
I
you win.
gotta.
Molly, you win.
What's the timestamp on
Y'all
this?
have
Hold
more
up.
smoke for a man that's getting married, a black man that's getting
Let
married,
me
than y'all
get the
have for a
time.
black baby
Nah,
daddy. I don't
Let's
like that.
see.
no, no,
What,
no, no,
two
no,
hours?
no.
2 hours in is when this
This
nonsense
cannot be
started.
real, man. This cannot be real.
Have some smoke for these baby
So
daddies and
what?
these
She's
jailbirds. This man
promiscuous.
is not in jail.
You,
This man
oh
is
my
married.
God.
He has no children out of wedlock. I think he's doing okay. Leave that man alone. Leave that man alone.
Man, this is
He picked her.
insane.
He have to deal with whatever comes with that.
Wow. Another contradiction. Eight
I'm
for
not
nine on 10
contradicting.
for 10 on contradictions.
no, she
Okay.
might be She might be shooting
Three
like
for three on moving the goalposts.
No, you might be shooting 11 out of 12 from the field on substantial.
Yeah. 11 out of 12 from the field on contradictions. 3 for 3 on moving the goalposts. I'm with you. I'm with you.
No,
I'm with you.
She's substantiating her argument.
Y'all mad at him for getting married.
No,
but if
we're
he was
not.
on child support, y'all
nobody's
just be like,
no one's
nobody's mad.
He would not be a failure to the community.
Nobody's mad. Nobody's mad. The thing
You're
is,
correct,
Molly,
Myron. We're not going to be disrespectful. You're correct, Myron.
Listen, the whole point is that regardless of whatever you believe, that you got to be able to substantiate your argument. And if y'all can't effectively,
what has she substantiated that makes sense?
Stop.
Okay, so I'll tell you what she said that makes sense. All right.
What? That y'all gonna marry hoes regardless, so who cares if he does?
See, you don't want me to talk.
Well, you take off your glasses first before you say anything.
I'm not gonna talk because you don't want me to talk. You don't want me to talk. Carrie, Kim, Mika, what are y'all thoughts?
I want to hear what Carrie got to say. I don't care what Kim she's on. She gonna say some fuckery too. So
y'all probably not gonna like. Y'all probably not gonna like what I have to say.
Carrie's she's gonna talk about love and marriage.
Go ahead, Carrie. Y'all can't preface what she gonna say.
Well, I think
I already know what's going on.
Yeah, y'all gotta let her say
already know.
You have to let her say what she gonna say.
You're right. You're absolutely right.
We gotta give her a chance to say her thoughts.
I think that Travis and this girl are 20-something years old, right? Right? They're both young.
What's
I don't
young?
know the ends of, like under 25.
Nope.
Getting married under.
That's correct.
I just looked it up. It said that she was 24. She just turned 24 or 23. 23.
They're both under 25. Yes.
Unless she's lying. Okay.
She's lying.
So.
Just kidding.
So I get it. I get what y'all are saying. I know that we discussed this before, and I had a different point of view about their argument or whatever they put on camera before. And then you guys brought to light like her with some guys and different videos or whatever. So I get it. Like I get that she comes across as maybe a gold digger, maybe a hoe to some degree from the way she has presented herself to a degree, right? At the same time, for whatever the reason, they have stayed together. So they've stayed together. She does look like she's pregnant in that dress. I don't know if she is, but I look closer. It does look like she has a little bundle there. They got married. I can't be mad at somebody I can't be mad at him making her his wife. I can't be mad at that. And I certainly wouldn't say that. What did one of y'all said that y'all failed? Y'all failed them. I don't get that part. I don't get the connection to what he's doing so much so that y'all feel like y'all failed him.
We failed as men.
Why?
Where we're allowing men to be so gullible, to where they're falling for women who clearly don't love them, and they're just putting themselves in a situation where they could be looking at a Zion Williamson case later on down the line, or they could be looking at a situation where they probably need a prenup and they're not getting one. That's where the failure is at.
Okay, and so okay, I believe that could be a possibility because there's a situation pretty close to me of an NFL player who married this girl and it got real. It turned out kind of like how you're saying. It turned out bad. At the same time, they could work. It could work. They could grow. They could mature. They could have a family. Everything could be good. So I don't want to sit here and be like, he shouldn't have married her. I don't know their relationship like that. And again, they're 20-something years old. Like if you talk to couples who got married young, minus Anton and Rita, because they're probably the unicorns. But if you talk to couples that got married when they were young, a lot of them have stories of how either one or both of them went through some childish moments, went through some, like, we went through stuff. So I get it. From the outside looking in, it could look crazy, but this is a part of their journey. So I wish them well. I hope it's not what y'all think. I hope it is real love. I hope they do stick it out. I hope they do have God at the center. I hope it's good, because then this helps with the very thing that we sit up here and we say is an issue: broken families, broken homes, kids out of wedlock, child support. So we can't be hating on somebody who's trying to do it the right way and then complain about the result of doing it the wrong way. So that's where I stand with it.
Anybody else?
I got a question for Molly. Molly, if you had a son, would you allow your son to deal with a woman like this?
Jesus. If it makes him happy.
No.
It would
I'm
depend
just
on the situation. And if she
no.
was already in the family, what can you tell a grown man? Y'all as grown men should know. Nobody can tell y'all anything.
No.
I,
That's
as a woman, know
this
that
is not
after a certain
this is
point, I can
answering the
give my
question.
opinion and my suggestions. But as a grown man, my son would have to do what he felt was best for him in his life and the family that he wanted to start. So he looks, on the outside looking in, Travis Hunter looks happy. He looks
Okay,
happy.
so let me reframe the question. Would you allow your son to deal with a woman to really go through situations that look like he's being cheated on consistently, even in the eyes of the public, if he was a well-known person?
It's
Would
worse
you
things
allow
than
your
being cheated on.
would you
Is she putting him on drugs? Is she getting him hooked on drugs? Are they abusing each other? Is it alcohol?
That's a
Cheating?
okay, would
Horrible
you
That's
argument. It
something
could
that
be
they
worse.
young. They gotta work through that though,
wait, I'm
y'all.
asking you as a
Slimmy.
mother,
I mean, but that's hard
if
for
you
you to
were
ask me because you're not necessarily the relationship type of person. So I feel like you extremely biased even asking that question. You're not like a relationship person. If my son looks, if Travis Hunter was
if
my
you don't want to
son,
answer the question, that's
I'd
cool.
be
Don't we're
to
not
marry
talking
her.
about
He have
me.
to deal with
We're
that.
talking about me asking you a question. It has nothing to do with where I stand on anything. I'm asking you a question. If you don't want to answer it, just say you don't want to answer it. And
I
that's
answered it
cool.
already. I
No,
answered it.
you all right, you
I
got
wouldn't
it.
have anything. I would say what I had to say, and that was it. I would be at the wedding. Better than him making her a baby mama, and she just ripping him off with child support. And he can't see his
This
child
so
because he's a
disingenuous,
baby
man.
daddy,
This
and he
so
can't get any type of
disingenuous, man. This shit
visitation
is
rights
trash.
without getting put through the ringer. There are worse things. There are worse things that boy could have done.
Horrible, man. Horrible.
I just don't see.
Horrible.
I feel like y'all
Horrible.
are being too hard on him. Men make mistakes
Horrible.
with women all the time. At least she's
Horrible.
not me tooing him. She's
You go.
marrying him.
You know good and
Yeah.
well you would not let your son go through that. If you
How would
had,
I not let my son go through it if he's 20 something years old? He's probably living out of state. He's making his own money. Who am I to tell him? I can only be there and support him throughout his journey with her. That's it. And if they get a divorce, I can support him there too. You can't, y'all have to surrender control sometimes. Y'all can't control other people's lives. You
y'all
can give
gotta
your
stop typing this
opinion.
weirdo shit in the chat. Nobody is mad. It's a discussion. We don't agree. Nobody's mad. But what I don't like that is disingenuous though.
It's not
It's so much
disingenuous.
deflection.
I already
It's
said that if I had
insane.
sons, I would tell them ahead of time, slot every chick like she's for the streets, unless you know otherwise. But these men out here, like what they got to choose from. Pick your favorite 304 and marry her. That's probably
Man,
what he
This is
did.
crazy.
Jesus.
Crazy.
Oh.
He seems happy and y'all
I'm
are
breaking up
mad. She ain't
van
took
because
she ain't
I
took him
can't
to
listen
court
to
for
this
no money.
energy
Hey,
What
bullshit.
y'all mad
from
about?
here on out, we changing the rules.
I
We
can't.
changing the rules.
I can no
We
longer
changing
deal
the
with this shit
rules.
that doesn't happen
Any
outside
other
my
changing
women
the
got any
rules.
input
If
with
I
this
don't like
This
a
shit don't happen in my
question,
front
I'm
yard.
dipping and dodging it every way I can.
I answered it. I just
Nah,
didn't answer it the way you wanted to
nah.
hear me answer it.
Nah, you started saying
You are
I'm not the
extremely
relationship
controlling, though,
type of
Slimmy.
person.
You're
You,
controlling, and you
I'm not
probably don't
controlling at
realize it.
all. I'm
You're
not
trying to
controlling
finesse
at
me to
all.
give you the answer
I'm
you
not
want me to
finessing
give you,
you.
and I'm giving
I'm
you
not
my
finessing
answer.
you. You started talking about I'm not the relationship type to avoid the question.
Because I can't have this conversation with you. I don't feel because you've never been married. You're not sliding a woman for marriage, as far as I know. You're not engaged. I
How
don't
come
know.
you can't
You know what
answer
I'm
a question
saying?
from somebody in a conversation you're having? You are quick to tell
Because
men
I feel like
that
you're
you can.
biased. You're
How am I
biased.
biased?
Because you're
In what way
single,
am I
asking
biased?
about a marriage. That's bias. You don't think he should be with nobody.
I'm
We know
talking
that.
about what advice would you give your child?
I already
How is
told
that
you, put them all
biased?
like they for the streets.
How is
What
that
I'm supposed to
biased?
do. I'm not the one
I,
sleeping with
I
her.
don't say how you can say that Slimmy hasn't slotted anybody from marriage while simultaneously saying slot everybody for the streets.
I'm just saying
Wow.
it's hard for me to answer his questions because
I'm
I feel like
just
he's
saying, okay, of
biased.
course you're just saying. You always just
Wow.
been
So
saying.
then we shouldn't answer no questions then, because clearly you're biased towards women. But I don't let that hold me back
I'm
from
not being
answering questions
biased
that
I'm
I
biased towards
don't let
Travis
that
Hunter
stop
and he
me.
looks
I don't
happy.
let that stop me from answering anyone's question. I don't let that. We don't make excuses. We just answer questions. It's just a conversation.
Am I gonna let my grown son marry who he wants? Yes, because he's an adult. I'm gonna
Jesus.
assume he's doing. Listen, you can teach them as much as you can teach them until they're 18 years old. Then he gotta be a man. He gotta do his wins and his losses on his own.
Women,
I'm on
women
I'm on Slimmy's side
always
tonight.
teach their sons about certain types of women to not deal with. So this is cap.
Well, listen, where's all
This
the women
is
teaching
cap.
teaching Zion Williams and all these other men crashing out and having baby mamas? At least he's getting married.
Hey, you could tell the feminists in the
Y'all
chat,
still
man.
taking L's over women, so
They
why are y'all
just be
trying to put
going.
everything on
They just
women?
be going,
No,
going,
it's just
going, going,
it's like
going.
a cause
Typing.
everybody needs to be
Crazy.
accountable. It's certain things
Let
y'all
me
be
ask y'all
trying
a
to.
question. Let me ask y'all a question. Well, first of all, let me see something. Kim, Mika, do y'all want to answer this?
I don't care. I say see him in 2 years.
I was start saying that shit every time Anton asks me.
I absolutely don't care.
I don't care.
Okay. Kim,
As usual. I'm just kind of somewhere in the middle. Like Molly's not wrong. You know, I said this when we were talking about the last guy, whatever his name was, that the men failed him, you know, in the same way that Slimmy is saying they failed him in not teaching him the way to go. And I feel that way about this guy too. It just looks to me that he doesn't have a father figure in his life, which I don't think he does. He's in prison or something.
That's false. That's false.
Whoever the man is then failed.
He didn't fail him. He didn't listen.
I don't know.
He says Deion Sanders is his father figure, and Deion Sanders' kids ain't doing this fuck nigga shit.
That doesn't mean anything.
Okay,
His daughter is.
that's facts. Because y'all bitches don't listen. The men do. The
I knew
fucking
it was
men do.
coming.
The men listen.
it
The
was
bitches
coming.
don't. Thank you for
knew
proving my
it was
point.
That's
coming.
not what you said. You said his
it was
kid.
Fucking whore daughter didn't listen, but the men did.
Words mean something. You said his kid.
No, you just said the men don't listen. Now you're saying they do
No,
listen.
nigga.
About his
His
kids.
sons listen. His
Words mean
daughter
something. You said the
didn't.
kids.
In
I knew
any,
it was coming.
Molly is correct when she says that people aren't admonishing these people who are going out there having these babies randomly, willy nilly, and this man
That's
is.
cap. That's cap. That's cap.
That's not happening. You're talking about the women. You're not talking about the men. You're
I've
talking
been up.
about
I've been
women.
up here. I'm very much. Never mind. You got it.
Women are just fucking whores, just like Anton said yesterday.
I don't
You
have
all are
anything to do with
fucking
this
dirty
conversation.
whores on each other's side. You're fucking whores. That's
I
shit.
don't have
Fucking-
anything to
April
do.
Fool's, but yesterday was not.
I don't have anything to do with this conversation.
fucking dirty whores.
Now, if it were my child, if it were my son, I would have advised him against this. I feel like
Thank you
there
for
are other
being
women
thank
who
you for
would
being
have looked.
genuine.
Well, it's true. I mean, I feel like there are other women who would have maybe been a little more genuine. I don't think that it was a coincidence that the wedding happened after, he solidified in what he's going to do. Like, why didn't they get married a year ago? Why didn't they get married 6 months ago? Like, I think all of it was very strategic. And even the fact that she said, well, oh, I ignored him in my DMs, so my brother told me who he was. I mean, I think that says it all.